right, let's hit the field.
Happy birthday, America. It is Friday, July 4th, and the Yankees were kicking off a 3-game series with the Mets at Citi Field. Jason Dominguez doing damage in the leadoff spot, but Juan Soto looks like he's going to be hot this time. My recap and your reactions coming up next. This is Pinstripe Territory.
Just wanted to talk, that's all.
Hey. How's it going, everybody? This Yankees bullpen is going to make the rest of my hair fall out. Confirmed. Yankees still 0 for July. And today was George Steinbrenner's birthday. Rest in peace, sir. And there was nothing that he hated more than losing to the Mets. And that is how I know that ghosts cannot actually affect baseball games. Otherwise, the Yankees would have won today. So, also John Sterling's birthday. At this point, it might not be rock bottom, but we've got to be getting close. I mean, this team, maybe there is no rock bottom. Maybe it's just an expanding void of nothingness and terror. Happy 4th of July, everybody. Everybody thought this was going to be Independence Day. It's actually Mars Attacks. Big day for the Martian. Unfortunately, it was wasted. They got in late. They skipped BP, and then Dominguez and Judge went back-to-back to lead off the game. Go figure. A lot of us thought that after his 4-hit game last night, Boone would give him the day off. Boone doesn't want to accidentally let someone get hot and prove that it exists, right? But 2 home runs for Jason, both to the opposite field, very Juan Soto-like. First time that he's hit a home run since his walk-off against the Rangers. Great to see some of our young guys, well, at least one of our young guys, improving when, and it really hasn't happened for a lot of guys. We saw Volpe get pinch hit for today. Clint Frazier never developed. Tyler Wade, Gary Sanchez went the other way. Greg Bird, Miguel Andujar, all went the other way. But Dominguez seems like he could be the real thing, although I do think he might have swung at ball 4 there to end the game with Aaron Judge on deck. But it is what it is. Let's get to the recap. We got a couple of super chats real quick. Brian Bashman says, don't worry, guys. Our idiots department has the solution. Nicky Lopez. And then Gen Z Baby says, totally expected this. Not surprised. I'm also not surprised. They keep finding different ways to lose, but ultimately the bullpen has been awful. And in baseball, you really got to get your bullpen squared away if you want to be a legit contender. Right? But anyway, I have been screaming for Dominguez to be in the leadoff spot. Pretty sure we talked about it last night. Basically, he has everything you would want out of a leadoff hitter. Speed, check. One of the fastest players in the league. Patience, check. He had patient at bats all day today. The only thing missing possibly as a final ingredient is that he doesn't hit lefties very well. Although he has been getting a little bit better at that. And today, not only does he have a great leadoff at bat, works the count full, but then he led off the game with an opposite field home run, beautiful piece of hitting. And you know what? He doesn't just stand there watching it. He hustled out of the box just in case it doesn't go out of the ballpark, right? I love that. Again, though, when he grounded out to end the game, took his sweet time going down to first base. So, with a kid, you take the good, you take the bad. Aaron Judge followed up. His home run was bit more of a no-doubter, about 15, 20 rows deep into the left field seats, home run number 32. I was going to say he's closing in on Cal Raleigh, but I just got the alert that Cal Raleigh hit 2 today, so he's got 35 now. But that one went 428 feet from Judge, 109 off the bat, destroyed. But unfortunately, the Mets came right back. There was a fly ball to left field, should have been caught. Dominguez didn't get a good read on it. Paul O'Neill was explaining on the broadcast how days like today, it's the toughest time for outfielders because the ball gets kind of caught up in the white shirts of a day game. So, runner gets on base that should not have been on base, and then the generational Juan Soto hit a 2-run home run, and that erased the lead. Soto had a good day today. I believe he had 3 hits in the game, and that big home run. He also had a double. So, yeah, he was 3 for 4 with a couple of ribbies, and he's got his OPS up to 915, so moving in the direction that he's used to. I thought the home plate umpire was terrible today. Aaron Judge got absolutely hosed on a strikeout in the 3rd inning. We saw Bellinger get hosed later on. Just awful. I mean, we got to go to an automatic balls and strikes system. I mean, how many times can we let umpires screw us in big opportunities. Franklin Lopez, our ship has sunk. It has sunk. Appreciate it. Bellinger did hit a home run into the second deck, and then Dominguez hit his second home run. That made it 5-3. And at that point, I was feeling good. If you had told me that Marcus Stroman would exit the game with a lead, I would have taken it. That's exactly what I would have taken. And that is exactly what happened. Unfortunately, Ian Hamilton Slambio got slammed today. Brett Beatty took him deep. I've always liked Brett Beatty's swing. I'm amazed that Brett Beatty's only hitting, 224 after today with a 685 OPS. Got a good swing. And then Jeff McNeil, who always kills the Yankees. I know that Mike Francesa, one of my favorite radio hosts and podcaster, he's been a big Jeff McNeil guy to the Yankees for a while. I wouldn't hate it, but honestly, Jazz going back to second makes more sense. But Mets ran themselves out of an inning. I thought DJ LeMahieu had a clever play. There was a high throw. DJ didn't give away where the ball was. Runner got off, and he tagged him. I thought that was a very heads-up play. Unfortunately, Luke Weaver served up the big 2-run home run. I got to say, I am getting very concerned with Luke Weaver. This is the third straight outing in which he has given up a home run. He continues to struggle. His ERA is over 3 now. We just have never seen him struggle this much with the Yankees, at least not since he became a reliever. And he's a guy who, when he's on, is throwing strikes. And he has not been throwing strikes with the precision that he usually does. The walk before the home run is what killed you. We saw Scott Efros today. He got called back up. I thought it was interesting in the 9th inning that Boone finally did pinch hit for Anthony Volpe with Trent Grisham. Didn't work. Grisham flied out to left. And then Dominguez worked the count 3-1. And I thought he was going to be taken. I mean, yeah, you want to swing. It's a hitter's count, 3-1. You're obviously red hot. But it was a pitcher's pitch. It was a sinker low in the zone, and he hit a soft ground ball to second and then just kind of jogged down to first. And the Yankees drop another one.
It's all right there in front of us.
Tough one. Another tough one. Yankee Basher says, dude is hurt, but he knows once he goes on the IL again for multiple weeks, he's going to lose his job as the closer. I think that's a distinct possibility. I think Ian Hamilton might be hurt too. Relief pitching is very tough on the body. You got to pitch multiple days in a row. There are times when you warm up and you don't pitch. It's just very tough. And you see him break down. That's why it was so amazing to see what Mariano did. Not how successful he was, but the length of time that he was successful. Over a decade as an elite closer, that just doesn't happen. Asia says that Stanton and Goldie are useless. Stanton 0 for 3 today, and Goldschmidt 0 for 4. So combined 0 for 7. Let's go to the box score real quick. Obviously, not what you want. Mets got 10 hits. Yankees got 8. Mets score 6. Yankees score 5. Yankees made 1 error. Mets did not make any errors. Dominguez had a 2 for 4 game with 3 ribbies. Judge 2 for 4. Chisholm had a couple of nice pieces of hitting today, I thought, 2 for 4. And LeMahieu had a base hit. But other than that, Yankees didn't do much offensively. Bellinger went deep. Escara still not looking great. Rice came in to pinch hit a fly out. I'd rather see Rice in there every day. I'm not sure how you make it happen. Goldschmidt, maybe he's hitting the wall. He did not have a good first half last year with the Cardinals. And it seems like he's kind of, getting back into that mechanically messed up groove. You wonder if the torpedo bat is not working out anymore. Maybe the league got used to it and they're pitching him differently. Maybe he's tired. He's, everybody, all these hitters, once they get into their 30s or whatever, their late 30s, they start to wear down. He's in his late 30s, right? At some point you're going to slow down. It's just biology, bro. Beast Mode says, finally, Boone showed some balls and sat Volpe down.
Got a lot of fucking balls.
Alex says that Volpe needs to go to AAA. He also hit into a double play today. He was 0 for 3. He's now hitting 222 with a 695 OPS. I might not disagree with that. I think maybe a trip to AAA, maybe it does him some good. Maybe it does. Anyway, let's go ahead and talk a little bit about Jason. I thought it was great that he was in the leadoff spot. A couple of home runs, obviously, but 4 hits last night. This was his 100th career game, and it's clear that he is improving at a rapid rate. In his previous 10 games before today, hitting .432. I have 4 hits on there last night. I probably should have double checked that, but he has 14 stolen bases, so he's kicking ass, and it's great to see him moving in the right direction. Judge beginning to heat up. 32 home runs, 571 in his previous 5 games, 4 home runs now in the last 6 games, and he walked intentionally 5 times against the Blue Jays. So getting on base, making things happen. Donnie Clark says Rice needs to be in there every day. I agree. I mean, he has definitely been unlucky, and I don't know what the solution is to get all these guys at bats, but you got to find a way to get a guy who's got that kind of elite metrics in the lineup. Got some calls here. Here's Boone and Dominguez.
Hey, Derek. It's the 5th inning here. Just want to give Boone a little credit for batting Dominguez at the leadoff spot today. Still seeing some things that are not going to translate well to October. Volpe's a problem at shortstop. Got to knock that ball down. If hitting home runs is our identity, I don't feel great about our chances. Thanks. Bye.
Yeah, it would be great if we could score runs without hitting home runs. I mean, look at how good they were the other day when they came back. I mean, Stanton hit the big 3-run home run, but it was after they had gotten like 4 or 5 hits in a row. What do you guys think of Dominguez in the leadoff spot? I think it's a good move. He also walked today, so he was on base 3 times. He's got the average over 270 now, right? I mean, he's 2 years younger than Volpe, and he's hitting 50 points higher. His OPS is almost 100 points higher. So, we're just seeing 2 young players going in opposite directions right now. Here's Brian.
Talk about a sequel. Damn. Oh, Stroman. I just forgot how much he sucked. I was trying to be optimistic and hope that he could come out and just throw a good game when we needed somebody to step up big, but
anyway, he left the game with a lead. He went 5 innings. He gave up 3 runs. He gave up 7 hits. The Soto home run was not ideal, but my problem today isn't necessarily with Stroman. It's with the rest of the bullpen. Got another call here about Dominguez.
Hey, Derek, it's Rick in South Carolina. Volpe and Stroman both stink, but we have the pleasure now of watching Dominguez turn into the player we hoped he would become. He is really looking good.
Really is. This game, Stinky says, Dominguez is the perfect leadoff man, contact ability, and a switch hitter. Just got to get better from the right side of the plate, and I think he will. He's shown some better things recently. Donnie Clark says he's wanted Martian to lead off since the beginning of the season. If you go back and watch my lineup prediction video from the beginning of the season, I say how I would structure the lineup. I would have had Dominguez in there at leadoff from the very beginning. I've been advocating for that all year. And Hi1237 helping us out says be sure to like the stream, and he is correct. The stream, rather. All right, so I'm going to get a quick 60-second ad right here, then back to take a few more voicemails and comments here on the 4th of July. Tough loss for the Yanks. Nothing says summer like long days, clutch plays, and firing off a few bets on the game. All with DraftKings Sportsbook. Pick a guy to go yard, hammer some live odds mid-game, or just ride with your squad and hope for the best. DraftKings customers bet $5 and get $150 in bonus bets instantly. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code FOUL for new customers to get $150 in bonus bets instantly when you bet just $5. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. In Connecticut, help is available for a gambling problem. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly on behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort in Kansas. 21 plus age and eligibility varies by jurisdiction. Void in Ontario. New customers only. Bonus bets expire 168 hours after issuance. For additional terms and responsible gaming resources, see dkng.co/audio. All right. Thank you to DraftKings. I will say my weekend predictions from last night so far are doing good. I predicted 5 hits from Dominguez in the series. He's already got 2. I predicted 2 home runs from Judge in the series. He's already got 1. I predicted a home run from Stanton. Nothing yet. And I did predict the Yankees would win 2 out of 3. That one was probably a little bit misguided, but, we'll see how the next couple of days work out. Caden Mills says they need to take care of business and finish the first half strong, then we'll be okay. I wouldn't get your hopes up. This team is in tailspin right now.
Hey, Derek, this is Peter. Very long time watcher, first time caller. I'm here after Jeff McNeil just went absolute yard all over Luke Weaver. Like I said, very long time watcher. I think it's just official. That's why it's my first time calling in. I think Boone might be legitimately the worst bullpen manager I think I've ever seen. This dude could not manage himself out of a wet paper bag when it comes to the bullpen. I mean, I'm going to keep it very short. You got Tim Hill, just got through Lindor, just got through Soto. Why not keep him in for Alonso? I know you want to play the matchups. Luke Weaver has looked literally awful since coming off the IL with that hamstring injury. He literally just gave up multiple runs the other night. It's like you want to bring him in for Pete Alonso, walks him. You want to bring him in for McNeil, he goes yard. Great.
Yeah, I'm worried about Luke Weaver. I really am. I wonder if he's still hurt. As somebody mentioned earlier, just has not been the same guy since he's come back. So I agree with the caller. Here's a call about Soto.
Hey, Derek, just after that Judge home run, I was just about to call you and say, hey, Derek, it's now or never. This is going to be a turning point for the season. And I'm so glad I didn't because I just knew that Soto had to be due for a homer against us. I knew it. I knew he had a homer today. I just don't want him to go.
Yeah, he says he doesn't want to go 3 for 4 or whatever. But yeah, I tweeted about 30 seconds before that home run. It feels like Soto and Judge are going to go home run for home run in this series. I just got that feeling. Judge heating up. Soto has been hot for about a month now. He was cool to start July, but he's going to be fine. It might be a fun series for those two. I did think that the environment in the stadium today, like the playoff vibes were there. It was, the McNeil home run. I mean, the stadium was electric. So congrats to Mets fans on a good victory. Let's hope that the Yankees can come out tomorrow and win one. Got a call here from Hawaii.
Hey, Derek, big supporter of the show. Calling in from Hawaii here. I watch your show every single day after every Yankees game. And right now I'm finding it hard to even watch the Yankees. But regardless, here we're gearing up for the Subway Series, so I'll be watching. The Yankees have no identity. They just don't. Boone should buckle down, move Jazz to second. Peraza has to play third, so be it. Could have one of the better infields in the major leagues, at least in our division. We don't run the base.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't know if you can put Peraza at third because it's like hitting a pitcher in your lineup. I don't care how good he fields. He's just not hitting. And Volpe's not hitting. Jazz, yeah, I agree 100%. Put him at second base. We're not getting anything out of first base right now. I would want Rice in there until Goldschmidt proves that he can get it going. Maybe Goldschmidt maybe you just go to a straight platoon. Goldschmidt against lefties, Rice against righties. Maybe that's the way you go for a while. LeMahieu, I know he had a hit today, but he also struck out a couple of times, 659 OPS. I mean, we got how many guys in this lineup that have a 600-something OPS? Stanton, that'll come up probably. Escara, 683. Volpe, 695. LeMahieu, 659. I mean, that's just not going to cut it. Just not going to cut it. Anyway, tough day. Have a happy and safe 4th of July. I hope all of you have your fingers tomorrow when you wake up in the morning. I am going to just kind of chill out today and just kind of try and enjoy my night. I kind of like that they played a 3 o'clock game so that way I can go watch some fireworks or something. But everybody have a great, safe weekend, and we'll see you tomorrow. I might do a pregame show with voicemails again tomorrow. If we get enough voicemails, we'll do it. But feel free to call in, and we'll see you next time. If you made it this far, do us a favor, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and join our community. You can also be a part of the show by calling in at 718-899-1068. Also, maintain and fund all of this is through NYYDesigns.shop. Check it out now. Get all sorts of fun Yankees merch, hats, hoodies, zip-ups, beanies, mugs, you name it. We've got it. Check it out, NYYDesigns.shop. And check out Pinstripe Territory on all your favorite podcast platforms. We are the official Yankees podcast of the Foul Territory Network. We're here for post-game shows after every single game, and we're here before a lot of games to talk about the game, preview the lineup, the pitching matchups, and things like that. And we're here all off-season to talk about the latest in Yankees rumors, news, etc. Join our community. We'll see you next time.